What up, what up, what up, guys? It's your boy FT Wally bringing you another audio commentary. I actually just sat down and got out of the shower and I was like, I really need to do a video. I haven't done a video in like 4 days. Yeah, 4 days. And this is just some special gameplay for some special subs. So I think I'm going to talk a little bit about what I'm doing for my 100 sub video. For now, I think I'm going to just have to use an iPhone. It's going to be in real life. Gooch just gave me the idea. I was going to get on here and talk about all emotional stuff and be like, you guys have helped me through depression, and you guys are just awesome, and thank you for all the support, and especially you guys that come from Search and Destroy. I want to give the shout out to all the kids who found my channel off of being in a pub match with me, because those are the guys that I respect, because I would never ever in a million years go to somebody's YouTube channel that I found off of a pub match. And so that's kind of one thing that like I want to thank you guys, because I was in some games last night pulling like crazy scores in search, like 16-3, and what was crazy, we still would lose. I didn't really understand that. And these guys would join my party or like send me messages like, hey, what's your YouTube? Well, I mean, eventually I'd have to bring it up and be like, yeah, man, I'm doing these for some YouTube gameplays or something like that. And they'd be like, oh, what's your YouTube? And then like me having a conversation with somebody, then somebody else was like, oh, hey, Wally, what's your YouTube? And I sent it to him, and then so I gained 3 subs last night from Search and Destroy, so I gotta thank you guys for that. Look at this, okay, I want you to look at the kill feed. Look at who I'm killing. It's like the same people over and over. These guys were so dumb, they just kept spawning over there. I don't know why. And what's crazy is if you watch throughout this gameplay, they just keep going back to the same spot. That's the one thing you need to learn as a player. I love it how I'm trying to do like a... Oh, well, I'll tell you about it anyways. You need to know that you can't go for those revenge kills. Those revenge kills are what gets you killed again. Eventually, if you go for it 4 or 5 times, it'll eventually get him. But that's after you got 4 or 5 deaths. You don't want to do that. Look, I killed that amazing Pop-Tart kid again. I don't really have very good video quality because where I record my audio and that. But what I want to talk about the gameplay is that the Swat, man, is such a good gun. I have foregrip on it, which I have always been a drifter fanboy with don't ever use foregrip, but I had it and so I put it on. I think it helps the SWAT a lot. I don't think people realize how much it helps the burst gun, because by the time you are done shooting like that burst and you are able to shoot another one, it's right back in the center. It doesn't move at all. Whereas I realize with the M8, like it moves up a little bit. Haven't used it on the M8 yet, but I don't know if that'll be viable on that gun. And the one thing I want to talk about is the SWAT gets so many one bursts. Like, and it's a 3-shot gun, right? Let me check. Yeah, it's a 3-shot gun. So if it's a 3-shot gun, shouldn't it get less one burst than the M8? Meaning that this gun does more damage than the M8. Why aren't people using it in competitive? Because in competitive play, everyone has a perfect shot, right? So, like, in the perfect scenario, you hit all of your shots, you get a one burst. With the M8, that doesn't always happen. It's really inconsistent. Sometimes you don't get it. Is that maybe because it shoots faster? I don't know. I'm going to try it out in league play and see what I think. I don't think it would be good for Surge. That was my brutal. Or no, my relentless. And then I die coming up here. I can't remember exactly. It was so dumb though. I was so pissed. I was so pissed that I died. Especially because I still have never gotten a nuclear before. I pull these crazy gameplays, but a lot of it is because of my kill streaks. I know how to effectively use my kill streaks. And so I'll be able to... But look at this gameplay, though. I don't even have really... My highest kill streak is the orbital. So I don't even go into the third... I guess the orbital is in a 3rd-tier kill streak, and so is that. But I don't go to the point of, like, my swarm is just wrecking them and getting me a bunch of kills. I just disconnected from Xbox Live. Well, that's kind of awkward. Anyways, back to this. Back to the topic at hand. And so yeah, I wanted to talk about that, like competitive play with the SWAT. A lot of you probably don't play competitive play, but it is so much fun if you have a good team. If you're good, it's fun. If you're bad, I'm sure it sucks because, you know, going negative and doing bad is never fun, right? Am I right or am I right? Also, look at the score. Look at how we are losing, okay? I am just destroying the middle of the map and we're losing. Now, if you notice, the next round is coming up. I want you to notice. Oh, that was so dumb. I want you to notice where I go on the map to help our team out, because that round, I think for me, was mostly getting kill streaks, and I figured if I could lock down the middle, our teammates could at least try to push right side. But the problem was is that they didn't want to push right side. They wanted to push the left. And so what was happening was I was getting middle, they were getting left, so the other team just had a free range of right side. And so if I were to do that again, I probably wouldn't go middle with a bunch of random teammates. And I accidentally pressed the B button here. So you're going to see me pull up the HUD. I'm like, "Oh, what's going on? What's going on? Where are they?" B. All right, there we go. And so and just how, and like the thing that amazes me is how many times I could shoot people through walls and get kills. Like I figured that maybe this gun wouldn't be as good through walls, and I think that's where people are worried about with the SWAT. If they miss that one bullet out of that burst in close range, I think that for the most part you're screwed. In close range, you have to get that one burst. What Gooch was saying is how good of a hot shot I have whenever I don't have a scuff. And so I feel like that for me, a scuff is definitely necessary because I could do it so much better with a scuff. But you know, just takes a lot of practice. I'm able to move my finger, like I kind of, if they're to the right, I'm able to jump shot easier, and if they're to the left, I try to drop shot. But yeah, because if they're to your right, you move the analog stick over and then you hit A at the same time. And so if you're not aimed on them already, you are. And I mean, that's just one of my tips for how to jump shot with a scuff. And because this gameplay is so freaking long, I'm gonna go. Oh, wait! Before I continue on to an emotional topic, I want to talk about like spawn camping. Those what are they called? The tack inserts. So the tack inserts are freaking amazing, but they're also really bad if you don't know how to use them. If you're not good, they're bad. If you don't know where to put them, they're bad. So what these guys were doing is they were putting it right in that middle pre-fire spot. So I would just literally every time they spawn, just gun them down. And like that spot over there was a good spot. Problem is you could see it from both up top art and up top laundry. Laundry is the building I was in. Art is that building on the right. And right over there is open stairs. And then with the tree in the middle, I always call that magic tree. I don't know if that's an official call out or something I just completely made up on the spot. And so now that I've talked about that, enough of the gameplay for the next 2 minutes. One thing we're hoping to do on my channel is vlog videos. I've been once I get a job, me and my sister are gonna save up because she also has a YouTube channel. She doesn't really post on it anymore. She used to do like book videos. She did like 5. She wanted to do like once a month book hauls if you're into like books and stuff. She's a very big bookworm. I don't know even. I mean, I like books too, but I'm not to the point where she does. Like, she will find a series and obsess over it. Oh, oops. And like read it 24/7 until it's finished. Kind of like what we do with games. And it's really cool to see that there's so many different things you can do on YouTube. Like the book club thing. There's a chess section. There's gaming, like hardcore gaming. There's Halo, Battlefield, StarCraft, League of Legends. All those are in the gaming section. But then there's like the how-to guys, the cool science guys like Vsauce, the slow-mo guys, the visual effects guys like Mythbusters kinds of things. There's skits, there's actors, there's, you know, everything under the sun. There's cool cello players, and just how cool of a society we live in, that we can have a community that's interested in stuff we are at all times, and it's all because of the internet, and just how awesome that is to be connected to one of each other based on each other's likes and dislikes and things like that. Like, there's videos just about people's dislikes on YouTube, and I mean, they get a lot of dislikes, but believe it or not, they get a lot of views, and people are interested in what people dislike about society and about YouTube, and people always, it's funny because those videos get, wow, I'm like stuttering, those videos get a lot of views because people are interested in it. Now, people can dislike it and not agree, but people are interested in the bad things about life. And so just a quick tip for get destroyed. Just a quick tip for all those people out there that post content on the YouTube, and that, you know, you don't always need to be positive to get views. In my opinion, though, that is the way to grow your channel is to make those kinds of videos. But anyways, it doesn't even matter because this gameplay is coming to a wrap. I went 89 and 11. I would have gotten a lot more if it wouldn't have been for that stupid swarm. It just stole all of my kills, all of them. And look, we came back and won. So that's what I think you guys need. Look at that. We barely won. And it was because of our kill streaks and our kills and not necessarily because of our caps. It was because we controlled the map. This has been your boy FT Wally. Thanks for watching. Please leave a like, comment, rate, and subscribe. Peace.